Hi guys, welcome to 1.10 Numerical Expressions. This is actually going to be a pretty short lesson. It really just has to do with reading the problem very carefully and following the steps, and that's it. So the essential question, this is our, starting in algebra, and the essential question is, how can you use a numerical expression to describe a situation? Which is basically asking, when you look at a word problem, how do you know what problem to write mathematically? Okay. So a numerical expression is a mathematical phrase that has numbers and has an operation sign, but it does not have an equal sign. So, example, 5 plus 4 is a numerical expression. You have numbers, you have the operation sign of addition, but there's no equal sign. Okay, make sure you write that stuff down. Go ahead and pause if you need to. We're going to move on to the steps. So, there's only two steps. The first step is the same as the previous lesson, which is what numbers are needed to solve the problem. So when you read the problem, you need to see, okay, what numbers am I using? And then the second step is, what clues tell me about the operation? So those are the steps, and let's go ahead and get to the examples. I'm actually going to stay on this page today because you're going to see there's not really a lot of problem solving involved in this process. You're just trying to find out what is the numerical expression. You're not going to solve the numerical expression. You're just going to find out what it is. Later on when we get into algebra, obviously you will be solving it. But for now, we're just going to see what is the actual problem. Okay? So the first one is Tyler caught 15 bass, is what it was supposed to say. 15 small bass, and his dad caught 12. Okay, so I changed it to bass. Hopefully you can change that. It's a little change. Okay, and his dad caught 12. Let me erase this. Write a numerical expression to show how many fish they caught in all. So, right away, I'm going to look at, okay, what is the numbers that I'm going to need to solve this problem? I see that there's 15 and there's 12, okay? And what clues tell me about the operation? What operation is being used? I see caught in all. In all tells me, hey, it's probably going to be addition. Well, it is going to be addition. So it's going to be 15 plus 12. And that's it. You don't have to solve it. There's no equal sign. You're just showing me what is the numerical expression. All right, let's do example number 2. We have 5 examples, but you can see that they're not really that difficult. Emma has 11 fish. Okay, that's one of the numbers. She buys 4 more fish. All right, what clues tell me what operation we're going to use? I think 4 more. The more tells us, hey, we have to add the 4 to the 11. So it's 11 plus 4. Okay, and that's it for that example. Let's go to, see if we can, hang on a second. All right, let's go to example number 3. Okay, I think, I was hoping I can get all 3 examples up here, but that's fine. We'll do example number 3, and then we'll do 4 and 5. So example number 3 says, Lucia has 138 stamps. Okay, that's the first number I should circle or highlight. She uses 20 stamps on party invitations. So the key word here is she uses them. She uses 20 of them. So that tells me, well, she had 138. She uses 20, which means she has to subtract that from what she already had. Okay, and that's what it's going to be. All right, we have 2 more. I want you to go ahead and see if you can solve them on your own. So go ahead and pause this video. Take a second and see if you can solve it on your own. Go ahead and give it a pause. So hopefully you pause. Let's go over them together and see how you did. It says Carla buys 5 books. So 5 is one of the numbers. Each book costs $3. So you have 5 and 3. And you know that each of the 5 books is going to be $3. So you need to multiply 5 and 3. So that they say that each book costs, that should be the clue that, hey, each one is going to be $3, so you need to multiply the 5 books times 3. Okay? Sometimes they don't give you a lot of clues. Okay? So you have to really read it carefully. This one, 4 players share 52 cards equally. Some of you might not have seen, 4, there's our first number. They might write out the number. They might trick you. So you have to see, okay, I see the word 4, and that's the first number I'm going to use. Okay, well, not the first number I'm going to use, one of the numbers I'm going to use. And then equally tells you, hey, you need to divide. Okay? 52 is the number that you're going to divide equally, because there's 52 cards being divided into the 4 players. So each player is going to get a portion of that. Okay? And the key word there is equally. That tells us, hey, I have to divide. So you really have to read these carefully. That's really the biggest part of this, is you have to read the problem carefully and see, okay, what's the operation that they're having me use here? Okay, what are some key words that tell me, hey, this is the operation that's going to be used? And that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.